Friends, fellows, countrymen, what you see here is a digital virtual recreation of Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. This is in the game NCAA Gamebreaker 98, and this is probably the worst that anybody ever got it. This does not look all that much like Memorial Stadium. It really looks like Ohio Stadium in Columbus, the Horseshoe as they call it. Kind of modeled off of that. Not at all what our stadium looks like, particularly on these high-rise bleachers behind the open end of the bowl, which is, or the open end of the horseshoe rather, which is not there. It has never been that size at the very least, and even during this era, from what I understand, they only brought those bleachers in for like big games, and they would sell them like at pretty low rates, like $5 a seat to like high school students and stuff. I learned that from a Lawrence local I was talking to a couple of days ago. This is Gamebreaker 98. Not a great game, but it is the first ever polygonally rendered football game. So if you ever get that on like a quiz or a test, if you take my history of sports video games class that I'm going to teach at your university in 20 years, actually that would be funny. I got to write that down. I'm going to do that. This is the answer. This is the first ever polygonally rendered college football video game. This is running on the NFL Game Day 98 engine, which is a solid NFL game. If you gotta buy one NFL game on your PlayStation 1, you go NFL Game Day 98 or the original NFL Game Day, or like Madden 98, or any of like the later Maddens like 2002, 2003 or so, because most of those games on the PS1, they just don't get something right. But this game, pretty good. And the college game is alright as well. This KU team, I think, is really the problem. My quarterback number 18 is not good. He is not fast, and he cannot throw the ball accurately, which are two problems when you're trying to run either an option or a pass-first offense. You pretty much just give the ball to the halfback and hope that they can do something, and when they don't do something, then you're kind of out of luck there. But we try to get some stuff to happen. We end up running here scrambling, not throwing the ball, because I've had no success throwing the ball in this game. This is dating back to like when I first bought a copy of this game last year. I've never been able to make anything happen. My fullback sheds a tackler right there. That's pretty impressive, and makes a giant like Superman dive trying to get the first down there. And he does get it. We get the incomplete pass there. We are in scoring range. We could feasibly make a field goal from here. If I don't completely mess it up. And I do. I could have just got a little bit more power on that. Didn't end up getting it, and that falls into the end zone. So Tech holds on to a 3-0 lead in the first quarter. This is a much lower scoring game than any Texas Tech KU game has been as of recent, outside of that horrible, terrible, trash game that we played in 2015 that ended like 30-20 or something like that. You go back and watch that. I certainly hope the whole 3-hour footage of that game is not online, because that was the worst game I've probably ever been to, and yet KU almost won. Texas Tech scores there by their receiver number 82 breaking 2 tackles on the right side, coming out of the flat, looking like a true air raid offense there, passing into the flat and letting the receiver do the work. Here on the option, we go to number 25, and he actually gets some solid blocking, which gives me a good opportunity to talk about the blocking in this game, which is very good. And the only reason I'm really noticing it is because I'm doing I'm currently writing the script for another one of the old sports games videos. I'm doing Madden 64, which is the worst, maybe the worst blocking ever. I never really noticed like blocking AI in video games until I played that one, but man, this is way better than Madden 64 is. And this is actually, as far as it goes, some of the better AI blocking I've seen in games. You see guys actually go and seek out blockers instead of just saying in lanes and kind of, oh, if I hit a guy, I hit a guy, you know. And there he was able to get us a touchdown on the tight end like shovel pass. That's a surprisingly modern play to be in this game from 1997. Yeah, this game is actually alright. The more that I think of it, like, if you were playing with a team that wasn't KU, by the way, the sack animation there is very satisfying, as it was in a lot of these older games, as it goes. They were very good at just registering what a big hit was. But yeah, if you're playing as a team that isn't KU, I assume it's a little bit more fun. By the way, we try to fake the punt here. I should have ran. I don't know why I threw the ball. I had a wide open running lane on the right side, and I just didn't take it, and we end up losing turnover on downs there. Leave the safety on the right side, and he misses the tackle anyway. But yeah, end of quarter, we're down by 3, but we got a chance. All we have to do is stop a touchdown and then get a touchdown. touchdown. Effectively, a field goal is okay, touchdown's no good, so that's all we gotta do. Just hold stout defensively for a couple more plays. Here on 3rd down, they're in the I formation. They give to their halfback number 2, who had a good game, but not good enough there to get there. I'm sorry, they were 2nd down. This is 3rd down. And then they got to go for the field goal here on 4th down. So we missed one from about that range earlier. They don't have the same bad luck, though. They make that, and it is 13-7. So all we have to do is score a touchdown and then get the extra point. And in the second half, we've been moving the ball a little bit better because we've been running the ball a little bit better and not trying to just chuck the ball down the field like right there. That was a bad pass. Inaccurate, tried to lead the man, and it didn't work. So we go here, 3rd down. Over the middle, dropped, so they get the ball back, or they may have been 4th down, it may have been turnover on downs now that I think of it. They do end up giving us the ball back, but we got to use all the timeouts. Finally completing passes over the middle here. We got a wide open man, number 86 on the left side. He breaks one tackle, and he's got room to run to the end zone, and then he fumbles at the 40-yard line, and that spells doom for the Jayhawks, just to kind of let the ball fall out of your hands like that. Very unfortunate way to end the game. Very anticlimactic, if I do say so myself. 13-7, Texas Tech wins this game in Lawrence. I'm predicting probably the same outcome, but only in the manner of who wins and who loses. I predicted about probably both of these teams get up over 30 yards, or not 30 yards, 30 points total for the game, because this is going to be a shootout. We got two pretty good offenses. Tech's got a decent defense, and KU has shown nothing but bad defense all year. So unless something changes, I think this is going to be a Tech victory, and it's probably going to be a scoreline of like 55-35 or something like that. A lot of points, but probably not a lot of competition, unfortunately. That's just my prediction, you know, hope to be proven wrong. It's homecoming, hopefully there should be some people in the stands. I'll be there, same place as always. You know, hope to see you out there. If you live in the Lawrence area, I hope you come out. I know most of the people who watch these videos and live in the Lawrence area are my friends, so they're going to be there anyway. So I'll see you there if I see you there. But as far as I know, that's all. Thanks for watching.